Do I look fat? Have I gained weight? Are these jeans going to fit me? These are concerns that many of us have every day, especially because the media is constantly telling us that we can only look good if we look thin. However, more important than being thin is being healthy. Sometimes we may be very thin and not healthy, or vice versa. One important aspect of being healthy is to make sure that we have a balanced diet. In order to make sure we do, it's essential to talk about nutrients. In this lecture, I will explain what nutrients are, and I'm going to give an overview of the different categories of nutrients. Nutrients are substances contained in food that help our body stay healthy and strong. Nutrients help our body perform its basic functions, including producing energy, moving, growing, reproducing, and breathing. Without new nutrients, our body can't do anything. As I mentioned, nutrients can be obtained from food. There are many categories of nutrients, and they can be divided into two big categories: macronutrients and micronutrients. So, what's the difference between macronutrients and micronutrients? Macronutrients are the nutrients that provide energy to our body. Macro, M-A-C-R-O, means big. So it means our body needs them in large quantities, and they should be the main part of our diet. This category includes 4 types of nutrients: proteins, carbohydrates, fat, and water. Micronutrients, on the other hand, are the nutrients that our body needs in small doses. Micro, M-I-C-R-O, means small. They include vitamins and minerals. Now, let's look at each type of nutrient in more detail. As I mentioned before, macronutrients include carbohydrates, proteins, fat, and water. First, let's talk about carbohydrates, or carbs. Among other things, carbohydrates provide energy during intense exercise. That's why it's important to eat carbs before we go to the gym. If we exercise regularly, it's recommended that 60% of our total calories be carbohydrates. We can find carbohydrates in many kinds of foods, including grains, dairy, fruit, pasta, and pizza. The second category of macronutrients is proteins. Proteins are the builders of our body. They help us grow, and they are essential for repairing body tissues and cells. They also keep our immune system strong. We can find proteins in beans, lentils, soy products, nuts, whole grains like quinoa, oats, and brown rice, seeds, meat, and some vegetables. The next category is fats. Don't be afraid of fats. Some fats are actually very important for our bodies. Fats help us improve our brain development and protect some of the body's vital organs. It also helps us absorb vitamins found in foods. We can find fats in oils, nuts, seeds, meat, fish, and dairy. Water is the last category of macronutrients. Water makes up a large part of our body weight, and this is central to good health. One example of why water is so important is because our body uses water to help regulate its temperature. So it helps us get cool when we're too hot or stay warm when we're in cold weather. Our body loses water through breathing and sweating. So it's important to rehydrate by drinking liquids and eating foods that contain water. Now, let's talk about the two categories of micronutrients. First, vitamins. Vitamins help our body run smoothly and fight sickness. They are essential for our growth, development, and regulation of cell function. There are many different types of vitamins, and each of them has a special job. For example, vitamin C helps our immune system stay strong so we can fight colds and other illnesses, while vitamin A helps us see in the dark and keeps our skin and hair healthy. There are two types of vitamins: water-soluble and fat-soluble. Water-soluble vitamins dissolve in water, so our bodies can easily use them. However, our bodies don't store them for long, so we need to get them from food every day. If we consume more water-soluble vitamins than we need, they are released in urine. Some examples are vitamins B and C. We can find water-soluble vitamins in green, leafy vegetables and citrus fruit. Fat-soluble vitamins, on the other hand, dissolve in fat. So our bodies need some fat to absorb them. Our bodies can store fat-soluble vitamins for longer periods of time, so we don't need to eat foods with them every day. When we consume more fat-soluble vitamins than necessary, they are stored in fatty tissues in the body. Some examples include vitamins D, E, and K. We can find fat-soluble vitamins in milk, dairy products, and plant oils. The second category of micronutrients is minerals. Minerals have many functions. They keep our bones, muscles, heart, and brain working properly. Minerals include calcium, potassium, iron, sodium, magnesium, zinc, among others. They can be found in many types of food, including dark leafy greens, beans, whole grains, mushrooms, avocados, cheese, and tofu. I hope this overview has helped you gain a better understanding of these essential nutrients. We need to make sure that we're consuming both macro and micronutrients to have a healthy and balanced diet and prevent diseases. So next time you prepare a meal, try to eat a variety of foods and try to incorporate as many colors as possible into your diet. Thank you.